Welcome back, everyone. Hawkins again for some more Factorio, doing our Deathworld all achievement run. And it's actually been a small bit of time passed. There's actually, 1 point something million green circuits that we've produced since last episode. I spent a bunch of time looking for somewhere to get more copper, because the plan is to produce more circuits. Now, I don't think that I can really effectively utilize this much it's not perfect, but I'm consuming basically all of this copper here and basically all of this copper here. So the system that we've got built right now isn't going to, aside from little tweaking small percentages, isn't going to put out much more. So I need to find a new source of metal to increase things. So I can keep making more. I could go to, there was another little copper patch somewhere out here. There's one over here. 14 million there. Little tiny thing over here. Yeah. I mean, we could do some finding of some ways to get a little more copper in the system. However, a little more doesn't seem to fit. Like, we got some amount there, not a million, but we're not going to fit a lot of drills on these things, which is the effectively the main problem. We need a big fat patch like this to mine the crap out of it. So I ended up scouting like crazy, doing a lot of running around. This one's a decent patch. It's bigger than this, obviously. It's about 100 and some million. So it's a good one. We could go there. There's also a patch up north, which seems like it might be the choice that I want to make here. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna go up north, and we're going to actually, hold on a second. We're going to grab our logistics friends here and say, I need some more ammunition. See that 50? I want it to be 100, boys. Is that going to work? Probably not. But we'll see what that does. Now, I'll get rid of a few unnecessary things. Coal can be dropped to 0. What else don't we need? I don't think I need any nuclear fuel or any iron bars in my hand. I mean, that's probably okay. Get rid of that. I'm just trying to clear up a little bit of space to make things happen a bit better. I don't need this. That's about it. And drop those as well. I don't need them. Apparently, I've told them to keep them, so that wouldn't help. Where are we? I should go up here, and I should... Hello, friends. Neighbors knocking on my door. Alright, and we're also going to drop that guy. Don't need that. Oh, audio clips? What's that all about? Weird. Oh boy! Ah, that was cool. That rocket looked really tiny. Okay, so we got ourselves stocked with a bit more of these guys. I want to put this beautiful, totally safe piece of equipment in my inventory. And I want to say, I'll take a little car. We'll go for a quick ride to the north. Oh, I dropped off that fuel. That's okay. Rocket fuel will do the... Oh, yeah, ow. Should have put my tank on. Ride faster. That's the solution. Drive, push, boy, push. There we go. Push. Alright, we got a little uranium patch here. Not bad. Now, we're going to go to this guy, and we're going to start by clearing the way, shall we call it. Clear the path. Oh, yeah. Oh, you know what I don't have? The proper lasers. Yeah, that takes way too long. Okay. Let's clear these little shenanigans out here. Right click and get rid of some of those and put all those guys back in. Excellent. Now, fortunately my lasers work just fine from within my vehicle. The nukes don't. You can't drive by nuking. It's very unfortunate, I feel. I feel like they've robbed us of a very entertaining behavior. No drive-by nuking. Quite disappointed. Oh my goodness, that's a lot of them. Uh-oh, rock. Oh, that was super duper close. I just lost some rocket fuel. That's very unfortunate. My goodness. I ran into a rock, car stopped, they piled on the acid, and it instantly obliterates our stuff. Yikes. Alright, well that made me nuke happy, so clearly I gotta fix the problem. We have a... there's artillery landing in the same time. Nukes dropping on them and artillery landing. It's a beautiful day. It is a beautiful day. Not a beautiful day to be a biter, mind you, but it's a beautiful day for drakes. The world over. Okay, now let's make that happier. It's the happy nuke. Everybody needs a happy hour nuke. Okay. Love it. Alright, you and you catch one. Now, I think it's northwest of here, if I remember correctly. Northwest of this iron patch, I'm hoping, or north of this iron patch, I think. It's a beautiful day in the neighborhood. Beautiful day to nuke the neighborhood. I just love this game. One of the biggest reasons is the biters and fighting them. Alright, so scanning, I'm going to actually scout this little spot over here. I want to make sure nothing lives in the area, for sure. These guys are just going to keep wandering till either a gather point and then build up and head south, or they'll... There we go. Oh, stepped in a bit. Oh, that's a little close. Nice. Ooh, gotta keep out of the range of those beasts. Boom. Haha. Oh, autosave freaked me out. Thought it was a death. It's like, what? No, it didn't get me. Alright, still a lot of clearing here. Where's my copper? I know it's around here somewhere. I think it's over the... I think it's north here. Excuse me, trees, you're in my way. I need to deforest this. Look, a big opening. The forest suddenly opens before me. Excellent. Excellent. It's going to take us longer to get up here and set this up, I think. Than it will to set this up, I think. Should be fairly straightforward. There's our copper. There she be. Okay, let's clear it out. Let's make sure it's nice and tidied up. Disinfected, you know? There we go. Oops, left a copper crater. Or a crater in the copper. Wait, does that affect the number of units in the area? No, I don't think so. It'd be cool if it did, but obviously we can't let those guys hang out. That's just inappropriate neighborhoods. It's a bad neighborhood. It's getting better, though. Very quickly getting better. Nice. Just psychosadistic nuclear arsenal guy. Nuclear pocket guy is causing trouble around the neighborhood. That's the only one left. I thought I could get through there. That's unfortunate. Have to go around. Clear it up. Clear it up. So yeah, I didn't want to just sit there and clear out a ton of the map ahead of time. I figured this would be better. Just come back to the save where I know where I need to go. I love how they converge for an attack into where the nuke's landing. La 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 la. We'll have to find a way to defend this. I'm thinking maybe, I don't know. Maybe we built up some uranium ammunition or just laser turret. I don't know. We got actually uranium or oil right there, so we could probably pop down a single refinery to pump some oil for the. Look at this little guy. Oh, he's so cute. Oh, he's dead. We could probably pump some oil out here and just use it for, you know, just wall this little defense, whatever here. Kaboom. I just want to drop that one extra for a double tap, huh? Boom. For the bigger bases, anyways. Okay, so what we need to do is make sure we're good and clear. I think we'll clear out this, and then I'll put these in. So we've got this giant iron patch here. I don't know how much it contains. 80 million. This is 57 million, but that's plenty big enough to get what I'm planning for today anyways. Maybe we can duplicate it again afterwards. If we need to somewhere else, that might be a wise choice. No, don't get an explosion. That would be bad, lad. Very bad. Oops, that's... Oh, yeah, it's a little excessive. A little overkill for that one guy. Nice. Okay. Nice and cleared and clean. Boop. A little bit off to the west here. Alright, now we're ready. What we're going to do is... we're going to start by... I think we're going to start by running a line... Hi, guys. What you doing there? Start by running a line straight through here, probably. I think that might be nice. Let's clean this up a little. Right beside this cliff. West of the cliff here. Oops, that was close. Okay, so I'm figuring we do some sort of power line along here. With a... where are they? These guys. Roboport. So we'll do that, and then I'll get your max range for the Roboport. There. We'll have this... Hold on a second. Let's not. Let's not Roboport it. Let's just power pole it. Okay, something like this. And you can't leave that mess sitting around. You gotta clean up the forest real quick. Early on you use grenades. Now we use nukes. So I want to do, you know, continue this fun north. There. Right up to the copper. Copper. There you go. There and there. This will get us close enough anyways to do what I needed to. And then I'm going to run... Can you guys maybe delete this stuff, please? Thank you. I'm going to run south. I think with the power there, we'll be able to put in... The idea is to drill in a bunch of... Put in a bunch of drills here. I'm going to shut off my robot ports. I'm going to do this sort of I think here's probably a good build space. Something like that. Is that 14, 15? That's 15. Okay. So if I go with 15 of these, 15 of them is enough to... 60 to fill a belt, isn't it? Okay. Got to change this up then. So this is 30, so I need double that to fill a belt. So let's go ahead and grab power poles on this side. We'll go like from there. That's pretty good. And I want a belt. We're going to run down, I think. That's fine like that. Now, actually, let's move that over a touch because it's got to be a little more reasonable. There. Okay. Obviously I didn't put my roboports in, which is kind of silly of me. There we go. Or on. Okay, so that plan there. We build this guy. That's going to give us 30 drills. I need 60 drills with my current level 5 refining or mining efficiency. Normally it's 90 to build a belt. I get a 50% increase right now, so I can do fill a belt with that many. That's a full blue belt, if I'm not mistaking this. So you guys check my math on this one. But I looked at it. Where's do I have the website still up? Yeah, let's see if I can do a left screen capture here. Hold on. Hold. Wait for it. Yeah, maybe? No? There we go. And there. Aha! Okay. This is Factorio cheat sheets, and I chose the mining on the right. So this is what I've got going here. I've got productivity level 5, because my... where's the show? Right there. This has... we can check up here for the bonuses. And our 8 up here is mining productivity 50%. So if I go back to that web page, we put this, we adjust this, and each one goes up by 10. So we're at 50% mining productivity. At 0, it will take us 90 of these drills to fill 1 belt. So if we're at 5, it will take us 60. It'd be lovely if we could get, you know, up there, but that's still not a huge improvement. I would have to go to, oh gosh, I would have to go to 20 level productivity to get 30, to double the to half the number to fill a belt. So this is pretty good. 60 to fill a blue belt. So that's the plan there. So this is, if I copy, oh, if I click the right page, there we go. If I copy that, that is 60 belts to run along this section. So what we need to do, that'll produce me a, hold on a second, Q. That'll produce me one of these. Wait, how far am I going to go down? Like this. Right, this is 1 belt of blue. Or one blue belt of copper. Right? So this can then copy like so. Like that. And like, come on, where is it? And like that. Alright, so that is legitimately 3 full blue belts. So now we're going to take those 3 full blue belts of copper and stuff them into refineries. So let's look into that. Now these beasts right here, the way this is set up, if it actually has no bottleneck on the output, which it does, unfortunately, and if it is fed entirely with the required iron, which sometimes it's not entirely, it should consume slightly more than, well, if these were actually all 4. Apparently, that's got 3 in it, that's got 3 in it, that's got 3 in it. Let's look at a line that actually worked. There was none. Really? Really? I feel like that's not great. So if I remove that, and I remove that, and I copy this, there and there, that should be equal ratios. Now, these 8 should produce a full, should consume a full copper belt, if I've got my math right there. Since there's been some discussions on awesomeness of math in Factorio, we're looking through a bit of it. So those guys, I should look back down there. I know this is going to take longer than needed, but we're just waiting on this stuff to produce, and at 20k per minute, 21 now, we got probably about 8 hours worth of running, 8 or 9 hours worth of running this to get, did super loose math, but 7 to 8 hours maybe of running this base without any glitches, without any slowdowns, and that would give us what we need. So we're going to try to speed that up. So these guys sit at a crafting speed with 140% bonus due to their productivity slash speed bonuses. They run at a total speed of 3, crafting speed of 3, right hand side there. Shows right up here. Boop, crafting speed 3. Okay, 3.18. Apparently that guy also. This one up here. That's what I'm looking at, Drake. So both sides are 3, which means, if you know the ratios here, that these guys are actually, I guess, not consuming entirely? So they're both at the same crafting speed. The recipe requires, let's look at the recipe. So if we do, oh, come on, fingers in the right spot, Drake. Oops. If we do this, right, this is a green wire, and if we assume that we can get these to the same ratios, being beacons, beacons, beacons. So they're going to have... this is fine. So we're just going to figure all the beacons and everything are in place, right? Think that way. This requires, or has a recipe of 0.5 seconds to turn 1 copper plate into 2 copper cables. So its input is 1 copper plate per half second, or 2 copper plates per second. We have 3 times crafting speed, which means this is actually going to consume 6 copper plates, this one machine, right? So if we have a blue belt full of copper plates, we have 45 copper plates on that belt. It's going to drain that belt. If we do 45 divided by 6, then we have 7.5 of these machines to drain that belt. So we could do 6, or we could do 7, and then have plenty of left. You know, never let it drain out. Or we could do 8 and just say I'd rather have the half than the nothing. Conversely, since we have, so we have 6 of those guys doing copper plate, we could do some sort of offset here, like that. Sorry, not 6, we mean 7. And this is 8, right? Right, so there's 8 of the green circuit outputs, because with these guys at green and these guys at copper, I'm just thinking on the fly here, but I think this might work. These consume an entire belt of yellow. So we'll consume 1 full belt of yellow, yes? Okay, which means these guys need 1.5. This will consume 1.5's worth of this every cycle. Is this going to work? Maybe? Let's see how we would make this work. You need to provide to those 2, and those 2. You are providing to those 2. I mean, that's right. That's each of them is providing to 2. Right? Now this guy's only getting half of one of those. This guy's only getting half of one of those. So that feels like it's not right. Alright, so forget that. Forget I said anything. I did you rewind. Ooh, nothing was said. Okay, we're going with 8 then across the floor here. And we'll just do this. Like that. Okay. Each of those is going to have these guys. Each of these is going to have these guys. Something like this. Now, why did I have the other spacing down south? A little odd, I'm not sure. So we have a belt coming in like this with copper in it. Right? We're going to have green inserters that'll do this sort of thing. I think. Oh, good clicking. Man, that's awesome drag and drop. Okay. And then it also has to input copper, or iron rather. And if we do that just like this one, we have an iron, oops, we have a hit X, we have an iron belt, one. So this is our, right, we had to do that with red, right? To feed these guys. So if I bring iron in on a full red belt, I don't know that that does the job. So you will need you'll need 3/4. Oh, that will work. That will work because 1 full copper belt gets consumed here, right? Which means at a ratio we need 2/3. So we need 2 iron for every 3 copper, right? So in 1 second, this is going to consume 2 iron for 3 copper. Well, if we've got 45 per second copper being consumed down here, we look at a red belt, it is 2/3 that size, at 30. That's not normal Factorio convenience. These guys must have had some pity on me in their numbers design here. Alright, so that's going to be a problem right here. That's our copper output, right? So what we're going to do is actually get rid of this and this. No, you can, yeah, you can go like that. And then, do we output 2 sides? I think we do that, that, and that. All right. And then somehow we're going to put out the copper on either side. Or the green gears on either side. Honestly, it can just go into a box that gets perpetually dragged away. Something like that, right? So this is our output for our green. Does that work with having... does this give us the ability to have the beacons properly attached? I think it does. That's a roboport, not a beacon. I think it does, because there's our point there. I think that's as far as we reach on that side, so we do the same thing up top. We got 22 beacons instead of whatever the heck we were doing before. Right like that. Okay, so if that... I'm not sure why, but that feels like I'm missing something. Feels like I'm missing something. What am I missing? What are you missing, Drake? I mean... yes. No. There and there. There and there. There and there. That's our build right here, right? Now that's going to consume a full copper belt. Correct? Yes, correct. So, I'm thinking we build it in such a way that I will blow up this cliff. That's what we'll build it in. Where's my cliff splodies? Boom. Okay, done. Let's copy or cut this out here. I'm going to throw my boys on. Please, thank you. Off you go again. So the idea is that we can mine or drill this or produce from this. All right. I did put the iron the wrong way, didn't I? Right. Yeah. So you go that way. Oh, what? Really? Doesn't matter about the output for these things. It does matter about the input for these. They're going to come from the south. For sure. Okay. Because there's iron right down here. Alright, then this can be duplicated. Please tell me you can fit. You fit beautifully. That and that. Correct. Right like that, I think. Yes, yes, yes. Lovely, lovely. Okay, this is actually the wrong build. So is that, to be honest. 1, 2, 3 of those. So that's consuming all of the copper that we give it. Like this. Right, so these are the copper lines here. Now this is 11 of them, I believe. I think that's what we said. So I need to bring in speed moduled print for that, which we can grab down here. Got lots of things that have 11, right? Copy 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, too many. 11 beacons. Thank you. Alright, so the beacons need to make sure this bottom one touches right there, yeah? No. Wait a second. Beacon, you're going to be that height. Okay? Now let's place that. So that's the line I want there. Nope, missed again. There. Excellent. 2, 3, 4. Good. So this is theoretically going to produce 4 full belts, or 3 full belts rather, of green circuit output. I think that's the ratios. I hope I'm right on that. Really, really hope I'm right on that. You produce every half a second. So every second you produce 2, you produce 6 output per second, which is the same input as the copper cables over on this side. Correct? 1 per half second. 1 per half second. So this is the same output as this is input, which means if this is consuming a full blue belt, this will be outputting a full blue belt. Gotcha. Perfect. Happy there. Alright, now these guys should be coming up north. Yes, good. So now we need to find green to insert to there. Alright, so what I want up here too is we're gonna need to roboport some of this fun. So give me a... Is this guy gonna work in, say, here? He is too. Look at that. Boom. Another power pole over here. Did I not put in power poles that reach there? Maybe I didn't. There we go. Now you will all be power poled. Now this guy also needs to be actually built. And then I think we need to put in another one. How close can we put it? Right down here? We can put him slightly off to the side, but it doesn't even have to be that far down. It can go like here. The logistics spacing doesn't matter that much on it. And there we go, and we'll connect that way so the lines go through. Good, we got our own little network up here. Now this can be given that and that to run, right? And then if we just run power down, we'll be good, as long as we have what's needed to build up here, which we definitely won't. Okay, let's put on our robos and grave these guys back and tell them to get to work. You know, we'll look at this network. Are we in this network right now? So this is letting me know that I'm short a bunch of stuff in this network. Is that what it's doing? Yes, it is, I think. See map for more details. This whole area obviously has nowhere near enough. And I think this should be 180. Yeah, 180 drills. So we're going to need another ton of drills. We're going to need some more of these and some more... Oh, all these guys are supposed to be... Okay. The wrong thing. Zoom! Not the wrong thing, the wrong inserter, or modules, that's the word I'm looking for. Wrong modules. So I want this sort of copy right here. Perfect, with no power poles, love it. Copper's coming from the right on these beasts, it is. There's our inserters. What's going on? There's our inserters there. What the heck? This is weird, looking weird to me. Okay, there's one, and there's another. Alright, good. Now you have been told to get the right, whatevers. The right, these things. Modules, thank you. Thank you, brain, for finally catching up. Foggy brain, foggy brain. I don't like having a foggy brain. Oh yeah, I'm probably out of time. Oh yeah, 35 minutes. Okay. So this will drill 3 belts of copper ore. This Drake, you're a freaking mathematical genius. Just lacking in other intelligent wit manners. That was dumb. If you didn't notice what I did, obviously raw ore does not go into this directly. We gotta put the smelting in this mess here. Thank you, friends. Thank you, little friends. Okay, smelting, smelting, smelting. We got to do that right. Now, 3 belts, and let's look back at our ratio. We'll take care of that tomorrow. We're going to put in the smelting here, and then hopefully at that point we will be able to yeah, we'll put in the smelting, then put in the defenses. And we legitimately do not need to go anywhere with this. I've been standing around that whole time with my weapon of choice being the rocket launcher. Weapon on hand being the rocket launcher, which is less than ideal. As we've seen before. Okay, so that should have cleared up that little patch there. Lovely, lovely, lovely. Alright, well, this can literally be a standalone facility. All that needs into it, connected in it, is a power pole. That's it. All we need to do is link the power to it, and it'll be happy days all day long. Sunday, Monday, happy days. Actually, it will continue right here. Power down here. We have to come down here. We have to smelt the iron and the copper as well. So not just mining and bringing it all down. We're going to mine, smelt, and manufacture and discard the copper all in one place. So that's the plan. All right, well, that's going to be it for today. Thank you, everybody, for joining me for another episode of Factorio Deathworld All Achievement Run. Hope nobody's too salty that we didn't show you those 2 million green or 1 point something million green circuit build. Might not be a bad idea that we skipped a little bit of it. Help the sanity of us all. But yeah, thank you everybody for joining me again, and we will see you in game.